Yes.
One throat to choke. There's like one individual at the very top, and they're ultimately in charge of all leadership decisions.
Yeah.
But that's actually a bad way to structure your team. Everyone needs to be responsible for some element of the leadership, but no one can become a leader unless they know which direction the ship is heading.
Welcome to the Strategy with Jason podcast. Tune in for everything you need to know to stay in the know regarding the automotive industry. Here's your host, Jason Harris.
7 insider strategies. All right.
Yep.
All right. If you were to pick any one of those 7, what do you think is most relevant right now? I know they're all important, but what is most relevant right now?
Leadership alignment.
Ooh, good one.
Leadership alignment, because right now, what we've done in this good-ish economy that we've had, this like record amounts of profits on record low amounts of sales, we haven't built customer base up, so we don't have that. So right now, everyone's in their corner thinking, I'm doing a good job over here in fixed, I'm doing a good job. So we've lost the cohesion, and it's going to be time to buckle up and be ready for what's next. And so everybody's been sort of feasting at their own table, but we got to get everybody to the same table now and start making plans for the future. And a lot of dealers are trying to scale. You can't scale if you don't have leadership alignment and processes and systems in place.
Well, I love that. And you're 100% right. Like leadership alignment, I think for any company out there, no matter the size. See, I think a lot of times people think of leadership alignment and they're like, yeah, but I'm not that big of a company, you know. It's
even
like,
more important.
Exactly, right? Like it's like, Dad built the dealership and I took it over, and my brother Bill works in the service department. My sister, Susan, is the account administrator.
Yep.
But no, I mean, no one sits back and clearly defines to the entire team who is in charge of leadership and what portion of the leadership are they in charge of, because it's not just one leader fits all in a lot of cases. No. So let's talk a little bit about that. How do we do that? How do we structure that?
So I use a book that's the color of your tie. It's called Traction.
I like that book,
by
actually.
Gino
it's a great
Wickman.
book.
Scaling Up is another book that's very similar. But we start first with what is it that's the most important thing or things that we need to be doing? Get everyone aligned on that, and then everyone sees their place in helping move that needle, move those rocks, if you will. But also, very often we have companies in automotive where the visionary is in charge, but especially in dealership groups, the visionary is the owner, is the everything, and the structure is like, it's him, and then way down here there's some other people.
Yep.
We need better infrastructure and superstructure around them to make it happen. More people with more empowerment, not just everybody's got to go to Jason for everything. There are a lot of people to share that burden and also share the joy of leading and building teams and creating results.
Well, I'm glad that you brought that up, because I think a lot of times when people think of leadership alignment, there's like one choke to throat, or one throat to choke. That's what I was trying to say.
Yes.
One throat to choke. There's like one individual at the very top, and they're ultimately in charge of all leadership decisions.
Yeah.
But that's actually a bad way to structure your team. Everyone needs to be responsible for some element of the leadership, but no one can become a leader unless they know which direction the ship is heading. And I know that's one of the first steps, because we were talking about the book Traction, and I love the book Traction, and I know it's a big part of the book Traction is first defining where are we going together.
Where are we going?
Yes.
Thanks for tuning in to the Strategy with Jason podcast with your host, Jason Harris. Don't want to miss new content? Be sure to check out the full podcast library at strategywithjason.com to stay in the know. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Happy podcasting.